Hi, I'm Janet with Dream Team Vacations. And also, I might be your sister-in-law, maybe your aunt, possibly your cousin twice removed. I'm here with Julie, Clark and Nancy's daughter.
Hey.
She's also Dan's sister. We own a travel agency, and Clark and Nancy asked us to organize a family cruise for you. They wanted the branches of their family tree to form a more bonded connection. We put together a short presentation to go over all the details with you. So here we go. Let the Parks Family Rendezvous presentation begin. Here are the topics for your presentation. We will explore the itinerary for our 5-day cruise and our pre-cruise festivities in Fort Lauderdale. We'll discuss the group activities in Fort Lauderdale as well as suggestions during the cruise. We'll explore fantastic daily options on the ship, including dining, entertainment, parties, and more, along with our top suggestions for an unforgettable experience. From poolside pizza in Fort Lauderdale to cruise ship seating arrangements, we will cover it all. We'll go over what's in the packets we will give you before we board the ship and important logistics to ensure a smooth and enjoyable trip. Day 1, June 21st. Most of us will be arriving in Fort Lauderdale at various times. So check yourself in and we'll see you when we get there. Here's the address and a small map of our location. Below this video, you will find a clickable link to Google Maps to help you find your way. On day 2, we will start with a breakfast buffet provided by the hotel. Around noon, we have arranged for transportation to a thrilling airboat ride into the Everglades, where we'll encounter wild alligators, turtles, exotic birds, and more. You will witness an alligator wrestling show. You can even hold a live alligator or sample some alligator meat. After we arrive back at the hotel, we'll have a poolside pizza party. Be sure to let us know in the form below what type of pizza you like. On day 3, we will again enjoy the complimentary breakfast at the hotel. This is a free day to do as you please, but we do have a few beach suggestions for you. First is the Diana Beach Pier. This is the closest beach to the hotel, and the main attraction is the peaceful, uncrowded beach. Our next suggestion is the State Park. This is a great option for active and adventurous types. Here you can swim, rent paddleboards and kayaks at the Whiskey Creek Hideout, the park's concession area. The last suggestion is Los Olas Beach. This huge beach is the quintessential experience for sunbathing, swimming, riding waves, and pure vacation enjoyment as well as spectacular high-end boutique shopping and dining options. After a day of whatever you choose, we will gather for a dinner in the hotel dining area for family favorite Kentucky Fried Chicken. And again, please fill out the form below to let us know what type of chicken you like. Original, crispy, or extra crispy. Before we dive into the cruise details, let's go over what you will get from us as well as what you will need to bring. So what you will receive from us is an envelope containing your guest ticket booklet, your lanyard to hold your room key, your luggage tags, and suitcase tag holder with steel loops, plus onboard assistance and support from Julian and Janet. What you will need to bring is your current passport. Also your patience. This is key to a smooth sailing, pun intended. Pack your cute outfits because you'll have plenty of opportunities to dress up. You'll bring a fun attitude, leave your worries behind, and embrace the adventure with a big smile. Let's dive into the exciting itinerary for our 5-day cruise packed with fun activities, fabulous entertainment, and plenty of opportunities to relax and enjoy. Here's a bit of information about the ship. The ship has 1,523 cabins, 1,000 crew members, 30,847 reviews, and the average customer review is 4.7 out of 5. From unforgettable spaces to world-class amenities and distinct features, you'll rest and recharge the moment you step on board. Dining options include the complimentary dining at the Opus main restaurant. That's where we'll be dining. There's an Ocean View Cafe, that's a buffet, and the Mast Grill. Specialty restaurants that cost extra are the La Petite Chef, Tuscan Grill, Murano, the Lawn Cub Grill, the Porch, and Sushi on 5. There are exclusive restaurants on board, Blue and Lumine, that are a part of the Retreat, an upgrade cabin option. Entertainment includes the pool on the Lido deck, which has games and entertainment, the Reflection Theater, which has Broadway-like shows, comedians, and more. There are entertainment on several other decks, game show type events on several decks, bars and lounges. Be sure to check the Celebrity app for daily activities. Woohoo! It's day 4 and we are set to sail. Here we go. So we'll be checking out of the hotel by 11 a.m. We'll take the shuttle from the hotel to the airport. We'll board the ship around 11:15 a.m.-ish when we arrive at the port, Fort Lauderdale, and jump on board the ship. Your stateroom will be ready around 2, where you can drop off your bags and explore the ship while they finish up your room. Your Sea Pass is your room key and is used for onboard purchases. You'll find that on your stateroom door. There is a mandatory safety briefing before we leave the port. Once on board, you'll tap and learn about the safety at sea on the Celebrity app on your phone or on your stateroom TV. When you're done, just remember to stop by your assembly station and scan your Sea Pass. We'll know where our assembly station is once on board the ship. And then join us for fun and dancing on Deck 14 or explore the ship on your own. The ship will depart around 3:30 p.m. and dinner is at 6 p.m. Attire is smart casual, and there's a theme, but we won't know what that is until about a week before we set sail. We'll be sure to let you know. After dinner, you might join us for the show at the theater. We'll know what the show is when it gets closer to our sail date. So let's talk about dining details. Celebrity asked us to put our group together seating arrangements for dinner. So in order to get us to know you all better, a few of us will be changing tables each night. Here is day 1 on board the ship. Table 1 is Julian and myself, Janet, Kristen, Morris, Josh, Charlie, Tyler, and Olivia. Day 2 is also a table for 8, and that will be Chuck, Amy, Brian, Katie, Liam, Keaton, Victoria, and Dustin. And table 3 is a table for 6, and that on day 1 is Clark and Nancy, Stacy, Byron, Michael, and Jody. Let's talk about the dress code. During the day, the dress code is casual. That means that you can wear shorts, tasteful t-shirts, and they're even acceptable in the dining room. In the evening, dinner is smart casual. If you're having dinner in the main restaurant or specialty restaurants, you'll follow a smart casual dress code, which means long pants, no shorts. Jeans are okay, a dress or skirt, stylish top, or a button-down. Evening formal is evening chic. The Celebrity Cruise dress code for evening chic nights is cocktail dresses, skirts, pants, or designer jeans with an elegant top or dress shirt, button-down shirt or sweater, and an optional blazer. You might need to wear a tie, but you don't have to. All right, day 5. The ship will arrive in Key West around 7 a.m. We'll have breakfast aboard the ship at your leisure. You can disembark from the ship after 7:30. We'll explore Key West on your own or join us for a Duval crawl. We'll talk more about that on the next slide. We need to be back on board the ship by 3 p.m. because the ship departs at 4. Dinner that night is smart casual. It might be evening chic. We'll know more when it gets closer to our sail date. There'll be a show that we'll attend at 7:30 p.m. at the theater. Then there's a party on board the deck at 9:45, and we'll know more about that again when we're close to our sail date. So here we are in Key West. Our Key West suggestions are the Duval Crawl, the Hemingway Home Museum, Southernmost Point, Key West Lighthouse and Keeper's Quarters Museum, and Fort Zachary Taylor Historic Site, and the Harry Truman Little White House. And lastly, Mallory Square. And you can see on this slide that many of these stops are free, but some of them do cost a little bit. Should you walk Duval? It's about a 2.5 mile round-trip walk from the southernmost point and back. Walking alternatives are the Old Town Trolley in Key West. It's a hop-on and hop-off trolley that costs $60 per person, approximately. I think it's less for kids. The Duval Loop is a free bus with stops along Duval and more. Here's the Duval Street map, and there is the map of the Duval Loop. Evening dining details for this evening are table 1 will be Clark and Nancy. They've moved over. But Kristen, Morris, Josh, Charlie, Tyler, and Olivia will stay right where they are. Table 2, Janet and Julian moved over with you, with Brian, Katie, Liam, Keaton, Victoria and Dustin. Table 3, Chuck and Amy have moved to your table, and they'll be dining with Stacy, Byron, Michael, and Jody. Here we are, day 6. Today is our day at sea. You'll have breakfast on board the ship at your leisure, lunch at your leisure. You might join us at the pool on deck 14 after lunch. There are plenty of things to do on board the ship, fun and games. You want to explore those on your own. There's dinner at 6 p.m., smart casual, or maybe evening chic, and a show at 7:30. Dining details for day 6 are table number 1. Hey, Chuck and Amy will join Kristen, Morris, Josh, Charlie, Tyler, and Olivia. Table 2, Clark and Nancy will join Byron, Katie, Liam, Keaton, Victoria, and Dustin. And myself and Julia will join you, Stacy, Byron, Michael, and Jody. Day 7, we arrive in Bimini at 8 a.m. The Bahamas. We'll do breakfast on board the ship. Disembark is allowed after 8:30, and we encourage you to explore Bimini in the Bahamas on your own, or join us to discover. We have to be back on board the ship by 4 p.m. The ship departs the port at 5 p.m., and this night there's a farewell dinner at 6 p.m. The dress will be smart casual, or more likely, this will probably be our formal night. And we'll know what the theme is when we get close to boarding. There'll be a show at 7:30 at the theater, and as an important note, we do suggest you leave your luggage outside your door. So if you've never been on a cruise ship, you leave your luggage usually by 11 p.m. outside of your door with your luggage tags on, and they're taken out of the ship for you so you don't have to lug them through the ship as we disembark the following day. That being said, you want to keep a little bag with whatever clothing you're going to wear the next day and any essentials you might need. All right, evening dining details for this day. We've moved back to where we started on our first day on the cruise. Janet and Julian will be back at the table with Kristen, Morris, Josh, Charlie, Tyler, and Olivia. Chuck and Amy are back with Brian, Katie, Liam, Keaton, Victoria, and Dustin. And Clark and Nancy are back with Stacy, Byron, Michael, and Jody. Alrighty, once we get into port in Fort Lauderdale on day 8, we dock around 7 a.m. It takes a little bit before we're allowed to get off the ship, so go ahead and get breakfast on board if you choose. We usually go to the buffet, we'll see what's available, and we'll enjoy our breakfast. We disembark after 7:30. We'll be assigned times to get off. Now, one note on this is if you have a flight to catch, they will let you off the ship early, and if that's you, keep your luggage with you. Do not put it outside of the ship the night before. Anyway, bon voyage, my friends. We will see you soon in Fort Lauderdale.